Promoting the growth of the tabletop sports hobby, this is Imagisport.
Is going down. So let's go to the U chart because Euphemia Akid won this match. So we're going to go to highlight reel U here for that one. And it's going to be a 32. The heel win results in a new alliance between a heel and a choice wrestler. And that new alliance, if it wasn't really official before, well, it's certainly official now. The Duke of Whirl has now officially become a member of Foreign Destruction, joining Chief Wahoo, Bingchun Yi, and the Deep End. And all three of them are starting to pound on Sergeant Slash right now until Colonel Union comes out with a chair and starts chasing them all away. A tag here, no tag. It's going to be Ray Bob and Jordy once again. And he scored on the last fast action start, so he does a signature move, and he's going to call for a finisher? Ray Bob's got a wrestling finisher? No way. Yeah, way. It's the Alabama Jam leg drop. 11-44 with it, and he connects with Jordy Pettis. He makes the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Ray Bob Walker is your winner of the main event, along with the Good Old Boys. And that hit to the head with the wrench midway through the match was all that Ray Bob Walker needed. And he took control the rest of the way and pinned Jordy Pettis. And the team of the Good Old Boys and Ray Bob Walker are your victors here in our main events.
Imagisport presents Old School Wrestling, featuring the stars of the Old School Wrestling Association. All OSWA matches are simulated with Face to the Mat from PLAAY Games. You can order Face to the Mat and various wrestler card sets from the PLAAY Classic website at www.playclassic.com. Now, let's go to the OSWA studios.
And our opening contest here on Old School Wrestling is scheduled for one fall, and it is a qualifying match for Gift or Gone. Introducing first from Globe, Arizona. He weighs in today at 260 pounds. This is Tucson Jones. And his opponent heading to the ring at this time hails from Garber, Oklahoma, weighing in at 215 pounds. This is the Kid Cowboy, Jared Pickett. And welcome to Old School Wrestling on Imagisport, everybody. I'm Derek Jones. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video today, as we're going to get right into the action here with the debut of the Kid Cowboy and some high stakes here as he could find himself in Gift or Gone at OSWA Uprising with a victory here today. And we're going to go to highlight reel O to start off today's festivities with a 34. The Hotbox ally of the favored wrestler delivers a memorable TV speech, increase the grudge grade of the ally and the wrestler by 2 points. And so the Hotbox ally of the favored wrestler is none other than Mr. Henderson. He has a microphone. Let's hear what he has to say. All right, Kid Cowboy. So you got your good old debut here coming up. Hey, wish you nothing but the best of luck, brother. But just want to let you and everybody else know that I'm still here. I'm not going away. And sure enough, you'll hear a lot more of Mr. Henderson. And as Mr. Henderson goes back to the locker room, we will go ahead and up his grudge grade and the wrestler by 2 points. So here we go with Mr. Henderson's grudge grade will now be a 4, and the Kid Cowboys will bump up to a 3. All right, so with that in mind, referee checks both wrestlers. He thinks everything's okay, and we're going to call for the bell and get underway here. And we have a signature. Nobody scored on the fast action card here, so we're going to go to Grudge, and that's going to go the way of Tucson Jones. He's going to get 2 points here for a hair pull slam. And so now, but he is not heavy, so we're going to go to the object, and Kid Cowboy breaks out the old lasso to the shoulder to get 3 points to take the lead in this match. And he is quick, so there's another 2 points for the Kid Cowboy with an armbar. And heavy. Neither wrestler is heavy. Cheat. Neither wrestler has the cheat quality. Heavy again. Boo roll in effect. Kid Cowboy being the favored wrestler. 6 big points here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here we go. Quick once again. Both of them are quick, so it's going to be Tucson Jones getting the 2 points here on a comeback with a throat strike. And so helped. He is not helped, however. He's out here by himself, so we're going to go to powerful. Kid Cowboy's not powerful, but he is smart, so he's going to get an extra point here for a leg drag, and he's quick again, so 2 points there, and he's going to cover Tucson for a pin, but it is 11 to 43 since it is on a chip, and Tucson is going to kick out here. But we keep going on with the match. TV grade's going to go to Kid Cowboy as well. He gets 1 point for a jumping kick and another pin attempt, so, but Tucson needs an 11 to 13 to kick out. Doesn't get it there. That's 1. That is 2, and that is just barely 3. And so with that 11 to 13 falling just out of the range, Kid Cowboy is the winner of your opening match, and he is going to move on to Gift or Gone at OSWA Uprising. And we're going to go to Highlight Reel X for the post-match. So here we go, 65. Celebrity 2 fawns over the winning wrestler, reduce the wrestler's grudge grade by a point. And so what's going to, so basically what's going to come out here is that Kevin Hart's going to come out and congratulate the Kid Cowboy, and that's going to reduce Kid Cowboy's grudge grade down from a 3 to a 2. So that's going to do it here for our opening match. Kid Cowboy is your winner, and we'll be back with more old school wrestling right after this timeout. And an impressive win by Kid Cowboy in his debut here in the OSWA, and because of his victory, he is moving on to Gift or Gone, which will be part of OSWA Uprising, coming up in the show after the next one. We have a star-studded lineup here for you today, the rest of the way here on Old School Wrestling. For the TV title today, Croc Wilson will have his 5th title defense. He's going to be defending the belt against Mother Mertz. So if Croc Wilson can come away victorious, that will be his 5th consecutive successful defense, and that will put him in line to cash in that television championship for a shot at the OSWA World Heavyweight title. Then in our main event, the Yefeni Alakids team of Foreign Destruction is going to be in a tag team match against Colonel Union and a mystery partner. As you saw in our last episode, the Foreign Destruction team did a number on Sergeant Slash. Colonel Union came in to try to save the day. Kind of prompted this match here as our main event today. So can't wait to see who that mystery partner is going to be. But right now, we're going to go back to the ring for more action. It's going to be Al Rose and Jerry Wayne with a spot in Gift or Gone on the line. Let's go to the ring. Our next contest here on Old School Wrestling is a qualifying match for Gift or Gone, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Olathe, Kansas, weighing in at 270 pounds, this is the Freight Train, Jerry Wayne. And his opponent hails from Newport, Rhode Island. He weighs in at 375 pounds. This is Al Rose. And Al Rose is accompanied to the ring by a woman known as the Snakestress, who was his valet in another organization. And this is specifically weird. Al Rose has come out carrying a belt. Now, he is not a recognized champion here in the OSWA, but that belt looks familiar. I can't remember where I've seen it before, but maybe it might come to me here. In the meantime, let's roll for the pre-match, and we're going to go to Highlight Reel R. Okay, so for Highlight Reel R, 14, the heel and the heel ally land multiple punches to the face before the match begins for 3 points. So Al Rose and the Snakestress, and also Al's buddy Hank McPhee, starts hammering in on the freight train. And so right away we have a 3-point head start, and the ref calls for the bell right away. He's trying to restore order here. He's trying to get the belt. The Snakestress will carry Al's belt. And again, we're going to have to find out about that belt a little bit later on. But we're going right to the action here. We go right to the TV grid, and that's going to be Al Rose. 2 points there for a body slam. Taking it to the big freight train early here. Smart. Wayne is smart, but only on a square, so nothing doing there. But he will get the benefit of the trailing wrestler on this card with a knife hand shove. And then as far as strong goes, they're both strong. So Jerry Wayne will get the 3 points here, being the wrestler from behind. A half Nelson choke on that one. Powerful. Both are powerful. Allison's only powerful on a circle. Jerry Wayne is powerful everywhere. So he's going to get 2 points for a powerbomb turnbuckle smash. But now Al Rose becomes the trailing wrestler, so he's going to get 3 points for a reverse knee lift. And then we're going to go to mean, and Al Rose is mean as well, with a point there for an arm wringer. And now we go to grudge, and Jerry Wayne's going to be the grudge leader here. He gets 2 points for a stomp fury. And now we're going to go to the wild card chart, where anything can happen. So here we go. Wild card, ring matches. And it's going to be a 12. Is Al Rose agile? He is not. The wrestler is injured. Ignore all athletic qualities the rest of the match. So basically powerful, strong are not going to work here. Okay, so no powerful, no strong, but he will still be mean, and he will still be heavy. Can't really do much of anything, though, about the weight. But we're going to go to the highlight reel. Odd for A, even for B. It is going to be even. We're going to highlight reel B. So, more shenanigans here in this match. And this time the dice say 22, and we're going to go to highlight reel D. So, another flip of the page. And a 66. Go to highlight reel E. Things looks like they might be going off the rails here. 45. Person from the wrestler's past appears at ringside. Wrestler unable to continue. Opponent awarded decision. Okay, then. So basically, the person that's coming out, supposedly from the past, is, who is this guy? Al Rose does not really know what to make of it here, but who is this guy is pointing the finger at Al Rose and then pointing the finger at the Snakestress in the belt, wondering what the heck's going on. Wayne comes up, rolls him up from behind. 1, 2, 3, and Jerry Wayne is your winner of the match. Well, what a turn of events we have there. Jerry Wayne is going to gift or gone. And we are going to go to highlight reel T for our next post-match roll. And it's a 36. The face win results in the escalation of feud with the heel. So we're going to add a D6 points to the face and heel grudge grade. So after Wayne celebrates, Alvarez says, no way. He's starting to claim, hey, I'm the real world champ here. We're not done. Again, not quite sure what that means, but we're going to add 3 points to both of their grudge grades. So Al Rose goes from a -4 to a -1, and Jerry Wayne goes from a 1 to a 4. But we're going to have to get to the bottom of this. What does this belt mean? If my memory serves me correctly, that looks like the old Wrestling America Federation belt from Board Sports Network's Thursday Throwdown. But again, we're going to have to get to the bottom of this here pretty soon. But for right now, we got to turn things over and take it to the set for the Ringside Lounge. And we're going to do that right now. You are watching Old School Wrestling right here on Imagisport. And it's time once again for another installment of the Ringside Lounge. And as always, your host for the Ringside Lounge is none other than Lucky Lou Cole. Well, today on the Ringside Lounge, the initial roll on the guest booking chart came up 46, which turned us to the special guest chart. That roll came up 35, and paying Lucky Lou Cole a visit today to the lounge is his ex-wife, none other than the Riverboat Queen, Heather Glenn. So Lucky Lou is, well, kind of mortified about this. This was definitely an unexpected turn here. So let's see what comes about. 42. Hotbox foe of the guest appears, which some huge heat increased the TV grade 1 letter grade for the guest and the foe. So it appears that Heather Glenn is saying, hey Lou, I got a new man in my life, and that new man is Crash Bradley. And so Lucky Lou and Crash Bradley start coming to blows right there on the set. They have to be separated by security, but each of them is going to get a letter grade increase, and we might actually see Lucky Lou Cole in action on our next episode here. Crash Bradley's already in, Gift is gone, by the way. But Lucky Lou Cole, he's having none of it. I mean, getting a little personal here. But it looks like we have a match signed for our next show between Crash Bradley and Lucky Lou Cole. And looks like Heather Glenn might be in the corner of Crash Bradley. Well, interesting to see how this plays out later on. But anyway, we'll be back with more OSWA action right after this timeout. All right, so not sure what the deal is with the old Wrestling America Federation belt that Al Rose is carrying. He's claiming that he's the real world champion. Hopefully on our next episode, we'll try to set up a one-on-one interview with him to see just why he's starting to carry that belt around here in the Old School Wrestling Association, and what is his beef with Jerry Wayne. We'll see how that all plays out. And also with Jerry Wayne and who is this guy? Again, not sure what's going on between the three of them, but hopefully in the next few shows we'll be able to pan that all out there. And also, what about what happened in the Ringside Lounge with Lucky Lou Cole and his ex-wife, Heather Glenn, and Heather Glenn saying that, hey, I've got a new beau, and that person's name is Crash Bradley. And so it looks like this has been just signed for our next show here on Old School Wrestling. Lucky Lou Cole and Crash Bradley are going to go at it one-on-one inside of the ring. So join us on our next show for that. But for right now, it's time to go to our TV title match. Croc Wilson defending against Mother Mertz. Let's get to the ring and watch that match right now. Our next match here on Old School Wrestling is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the OSWA Television Championship. Introducing first the challenger, hailing from Coldwater, Ohio, weighing in at 300 pounds. This is Mother Mertz. And his opponent, is from New Iberia, Louisiana, 275 pounds. He is the reigning and defending OSWA television champion. This is Croc Wilson. So, Croc Wilson with his 5th title defense here today. And what that means is that if he is successful today, he can have the opportunity to cash in that OSWA TV title sometime down the road for a world title opportunity. But first things first, we have to go to the pre-match here, and it's 61. The commissioner, however, interrupts a TV interview to express disappointment with the favored wrestler's performance. So the commissioner's in the back, and he's saying that Croc Wilson's OSWA TV title run is nothing but smoke and mirrors, and that there's no way that he is even ready for a world title shot. Well, Croc Wilson, that is going to be lighting a fire under him, so his grudge grade will go from a 5 to a 7. And as you can see with his AAA TV grade, he is pretty much over with the crowd. So I don't really like Mother Mertz's chances here. Good guy against good guy matchup, though, but this is what it's for. The OSWA Television Championship is on the line here in this matchup. The two fan favorites shake hands, and here we go. And we're going to go to specialty with the favored there. The Croc Wilson comes out right away with the Crocodile Rocker for 3 points. So with that, now we're going to go to heavy. Wilson's heavy on a circle, but Mertz is heavy anywhere, so he's going to tie things right back up with a sidewalk slam. But is Mother Mertz agile? He is not. We're going to go to powerful, which Croc Wilson is, and he's going to get 6 points for a stretch backbreaker. So from there, back to heavy, but he is on a square, so that means it's going to be Mother Mertz that's going to be getting it this time. 2 points for a shoulder breaker, and he's the trailing wrestler, so another 3 points there for a reverse and pile driver. And now we're going to go to mean, but Croc Wilson is mean on a square, so he's going to get a point here for a rope break. And then grudge, Croc has the edge on grudge there. That's going to be a hair pull slam. It's going to take us to a pin, 11-43 with a chip, and Mother Mertz will kick out at 1. So we go on at wild card chart time. So here we go with the wild card chart, and it's going to be a 43. Does Croc Wilson have the cheat quality? He does not. But the opponent scores a stunning immediate pin and then issues a grudge match challenge. So Mother Mertz out of nowhere, 1, 2, 3. Mother Mertz is your new television champion. But now he's going to call somebody out from the hot box. Who is it going to be? It is going to be the man called Z. And so Mertz says, hey, I have this TV title now. You've been a good wrestler here for a long time. How about it? And so grudge match challenge there. Let's see what type of a match it is going to be. It's going to be normal rules. So Mother Mertz's first TV title defense next week is going to be none other than the man called Z. What a turn of events there. So Mother Mertz is your new OSWA television champion. We're going to head to the studio for a minute. We'll be right back with more old school wrestling right after this timeout. So what a match it was, but in the end, it was Mother Mertz emerging as your new OSWA television champion, and he already has an opponent for our next show. That is going to be the man called Z, so make sure you tune in for that. Before we get to our main event, just wanted to let you know once again that OSWA Uprising is just around the corner. We'll have one more regular show, and then it'll be time for our super card. Again, one of the highlights is Gift or Gone, where we're going to have 10 wrestlers inside of the ring, and they were going to go after 4 briefcases. So basically what's going to happen is that 4 wrestlers are going to come away with this match
with briefcases that they grab. And so those briefcases contents will be revealed on the following Old School Wrestling broadcast. One of those briefcases is going to have a tag team title opportunity in it. One of them is going to have a TV title contract. One's going to have a world title match contract. But then the last briefcase is going to have a pink slip. That's right. One of these 10 will be fired from the OSWA. So be interesting to see what transpires through the match and then also through the revealing of the briefcases. Right now, confirmed for Gift or Gone are Sergeant Slash, Kevin Linton, Mr. Everything, The Big Grabowski, Crash Bradley, The Kid Cowboy, and Jerry Wayne. And so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 7. The other 3 participants in Gift or Gone will be revealed on our next broadcast. Also signed for OSWA Uprising, Vic Loathsome is going to take on Who Is This Guy in a special grudge match. The man called Z finally gets his hands on the commissioner. And then in our main event for the OSWA World Heavyweight Championship, the Lobster Man will defend against Steve America. The entire card for OSWA Uprising will be announced on our next show as well. But for right now, it is main event time. Foreign Destruction, consisting of Bingchun Yi and the Deep End, with Yefeni El Akid in their corner, are taking on Colonel Union and a mystery partner. Let's go to the ring and watch our main event.
And this is your Old School Wrestling main event for today. It is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, coming into the ring by Yefeni El Akid. At a total combined weight of 1,080 pounds. From Bangalore, India, and Beijing, China, respectively, it's the Deep End and Bingchun Yi, members of Foreign Destruction. And their opponents. Introducing first, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 240 pounds, this is Colonel Union and his partner. Who could be coming out as the mystery partner for Colonel Union? Wait a minute. Oh, can you believe this? We haven't seen this man in several months. From Beijing, China, weighing in at 215 pounds. This is the Chinese Bear, Kwang Choi. Kwang Choi, if you remember a few episodes back, he was left for dead by the 2 men in the ring that he is staring down, Bingchun Yi and the Deep End. Yefeni El Akid thought he was done with Kwang Choi. But Kwang Choi has recovered, and he is back in the OSWA. And you can rest assured, he's looking for vengeance on Yefeni El Akid. Let's go to the pre-match, and we're going to go to highlight reel O. 36, Hotbox Ally, the favored wrestler, compliments opponent. Reduce the ally grudge grade by 2 points. So, Chief Wahoo is coming out here. He can't believe what he's seeing either. And he thought, wow, I don't know, guys. You might not want to be messing with Kwang Choi no matter how big you are. And so he's going to, Yefeni El Akid is going to send Chief Wahoo to the back. And it's going to be -2. For Bingchun Yi, -2 for the Deep End. Wow, so the studio audience is just, they're beside themselves here. They are just loving the fact that Kwang Choi has returned to the OSWA. Yefeni El Akid is now out of the ring. He is at ringside. Referee is ready to call for the bell, and we have the Deep End and Colonel Union starting for their respective teams. And here we go with our main event. And we're going to go to mean. They are both mean, so it's going to be or actually, neither one is mean. I was looking at the wrong card. Sorry about that. So we're going to go to the favorite. Neither one is considered a favorite here. We're going to go to powerful. They are both powerful, so the deep end being the favored, he is going to get the first 3 points of the match for a super power slam. Let's see. Are we going to have a tag here? We will not. We will continue on with the deep end and Colonel Union and another powerful, but this time Colonel Union is trailing. So how many points is he going to get for his Spinebuster Slam? A big 6. And there we go. So let's see if Colonel Union can make the tag to Quang Choi, and he does. And Quang Choi is in the match. So now strong. Both of them are strong, but the deep end is going to be the beneficiary of the of everything with a big boot, and they're going to do a double team move here. So they're going to get an extra point. Bingchun Yi is going to come in, and he's going to take Quang Choi. He's going to throw him out of the ring. And here we go. It's going to be a 9. The trailing wrestler option to deliver payback blows for 3 points or for D6 points or return to the winning ring. He's going to go back to the ring. He's going to try to make a tag to Colonel Union, and he's going to do a double team. So he and Union are going to get together. They're going to double team Bingchun Yi. So Colonel Union is now back in the match. Fast and furious here, but Colonel Union is not mean here. So we're going to go, is Bingchun Yi strong? He's not strong, so nothing happening here. Especially, going to go to Bingchun Yi. He's going to get 3 points for his ice scraper. And let's see if Bingchun Yi is going to make the tag here. He will not. Does not get back to the ring. But he is heavy, and he gets double the points on the heavy results. So instead of 2 points, it's a big 4-pointer. So he's going to have the pinfall for Colonel Union. There's 1. There is 2. But kicks out at 2.5. Colonel Union is on Dream Street, right? So let's see if Bingchun Yi makes the tag. He will. And they're going to have a double team with the deep end. Double team with the deep end means another pin attempt. So let's see here. Again, that's 1. And that is 2. Oh, we're off the table here. We got to roll that again. Will they get him down for 3? They will not. And Colonel Union barely kicks out again. Deepet's going to go make the tag, and Bingchun Yi is going to come back in, and Colonel Union is in a heap of trouble at this point. But he gets a comeback surge here. Trailing wrestler, a reverse and a knee lift. Can he make the tag to Quang Choi? He cannot. Bingchun Yi still has it. Colonel Union is not smart on a circle, so we're going to draw the next card. It's going to go to Grudge. That's going to go to Colonel Union. 3 points there for a cradle pile driver. Can't believe he picked the 600-pounder up. But now he's going to go for the cover on Bingchun Yi. And there's 1. But Bingchun Yi kicks out at 2. Wow. So Union desperately needing a tag here. He can't get it. Yi and Union are in there. And what do you know? We're going to the wild card result. So wild card result for tag team matches. Here we go. 21. Bingchun Yi, does he have the cheat quality? He does. He disengages opponent by sticking with a sharp object. And Colonel Union is down with that sharp object from Bingchun Yi. And I bet you any money that Yafini handed it to him. But it goes down from a B to a D because of the 2 chips. 11 to 16 needed to kick out. There's 1. There is 2. And there is 3. And that is it. With that foreign object, Bingchun Yi and the deep end are your winners in our main event today. As Yafeni Al-Akid comes in to celebrate, we're going to go to the post-match, and we are going to go to highlight reel U. Thought that Colonel Union was going to pull it out, make the tag, but Yafeni Al-Akid handed Bingchun Yi a foreign object away from the referee's back. Heel win results an opportunity to generate heat, a grease TV grade on a dice roll, or not.
So we're going to work the crowd here. 1 to 3, it's going to increase. 4 to 5, it's going to decrease. And it's going to be a 5. So they really do not care about foreign destruction here. Their TV grades are going down to D's. Not quite the result that we hoped for here. So it looks like Yefeni Al-Akid needs to hype him up a little bit more. But be that as it may, it was a thrilling return for Kwang Choi, but he ends up on a losing end today, as the deep end and Bingchun Yi are your main event winners. You've been watching Old School Wrestling. Let's go back to the studio for a wrap-up of today's show. And what a main event that was. But when all was said and done, it was Bingchun Yi and the deep end. Thanks to that sharp object that Yefeni Al-Akid slipped to Bingchun Yi. He struck Colonel Union with it. Colonel Union had to be helped out of the ring after the match was over. That made Kwang Choi furious. He wanted to get his hands on Yefeni Al-Akid once again. Yefeni said, not so fast. You don't have any reason to touch me, blah, blah, blah. And so basically what's going to happen is the match has been signed for next week, where Kwang Choi and Chief Wahoo are going to do battle. Chief Wahoo, of course, doing some of the dirty work for Yefeni Al-Akid. That's going to be a gift or gone qualifying match for our next show. More on the next show's card in just a minute. But again, this just came in, just came under the wire here. It's another match signed for OSWA Uprising. And this was based on the results of the 6-man tag team match from our previous show. Remember when the Blue Collar Mafia teamed with Jordy Pettis against the Good Old Boys and Ray Bob Walker? As you know, Ray Bob and the Good Old Boys were victorious in that match. Because of that, it has been signed for the tag team titles at OSWA Uprising. It's going to be a rematch between the Blue Collar Mafia, Nick Kanicki and Dan Hammer, taking on the Good Old Boys. Can the Good Old Boys get those belts back from the team that defeated them months ago? We'll find out on OSWA Uprising coming up in the show after next. But on our next show, in addition to Kwang Choi against Chief Wahoo, 2 more gift or gone qualifying matches that we are going to have. Mr. Henderson is going to take on Marlon Kimbrough, the big fish in the small pond. Crash Bradley, as we mentioned before, is going to be taking on Lucky Lou Cole. And then our main event is that TV title match that we have talked about earlier. Mother Mertz with his first title defense, taking on the man called Z. So that's going to do it this time for Old School Wrestling here on Magic Sport. For all of us here on the network, this is Derek Jones saying thank you once again for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and most of all, keep on rolling. We will see you later.